Hey, it's me again, and I'm back with a vlog after a very long break. I've been incredibly busy with the holidays, and work has also kicked my butt entirely. So, I actually have been doing stuff, so there's no worry about me not having something to show, because as you can see, I still have the original bunch of squares that I made. And then I finished this color. I have a total of 8, which I needed 14, so I'm going to have to buy another skein later to finish it off, get the rest of it down. I have this color, which I have made up already, and I have the whole 14 of these ones, which I needed. And then now I'm working on another color, which needs 48 squares of this color. I just looked at the book, so I know I'm right. This is a stack of 8 right now, and I'm working currently on the ninth, so I'm not doing too bad with this. I've been sadly working solely on this project, so I don't know how long this is actually going to take me, but my goal is to finish it by the end of January at the most, which I also wish to finish that blue shawl I started working on, which is actually right here. I haven't really progressed much on it, so I might take a break from this for probably about a couple of days just to get some of this done. And I've been pretty much hauling squares out, so sadly I might need more of this dark green yarn because I'm already almost through the first skein and I have only, right now this is my 9th square. I might be able to get 10 out of it, maybe 11 if I'm lucky. But that means I want to have only 11 more from the next skein, which is the same size. So I might have to buy quite a bit more yarn than I had intended. I thought I had everything that I needed, but I was obviously a bit off. But anyways, if I don't finish this color, I'll probably have at least enough for one blanket to be finished. So with that said, that's pretty good hope right there. And I haven't really been doing art, so there's nothing really to say on that. I have, however, worked quite a bit on my bullet journal. Now, if I could find it, that'd be the... Oh, it's sitting right next to me. I've worked quite a bit on my bullet journal. As you know, my bullet journal is practically always a mess. But right now, I have beautiful pages set up for my bullet journal. I have something to kind of keep track of my, the pattern for, because I've been having low spoon days for a while now. It's been last 2 weeks low spoon day after the other. It's been I felt pretty unmotivated because of that, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back my life back into me, so I'm kind of moving back with it again. And then I have little habit trackers. I have this is for my writing. I plan to write a certain amount of words per day, which I have a word tracker on the next page to kind of figure out how many words I write per day. My goal is to write 30 minutes to an hour a day. It doesn't really matter how much I write in that 30 minutes to an hour block for 12 to 15 days. So basically half the month. If I can get that done, I can increase it to maybe 15 to 20 days next month. Kind of boop, 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 boop. Boop it up. I meant to say bump. Bump it up every month. And the same goes for the rest of it. This one is for my Norwegian. I plan to practice and learn more of the language that I'm trying to learn. 30 minutes to an hour a day as well for the same kind of days. And then I have crochet goal, 30 minutes or more. As you can see, I'm setting the bar a little low because I can do a lot in 30 minutes. Basically one YouTube, if I watch a whole 30-minute YouTube video, which I've been doing that a lot of, so I can crochet 3 to 4 squares in that time. Or a few rows, depends on the project that I'm working on. And then the next thing is for my reading, so I plan to do 30 minutes or more for 12 to 15 days. Just read a little bit. My goal for this month is I actually have it written down on the next page, is to read 4 books this month at least. Because I have not been reading at all, so I plan to pick that back up. And then yoga, 30 minutes or more a day for 12 to 15 days. Basically, do at least 1 video a day, do some yoga, stretch out my limbs, make myself happier and healthier. It's a pretty good goal, I say. 12 to 15 days, that's half the month, basically right there. So I'm not doing too bad. And I have specific, like this page is basically a carbon copy of this one right here. This is my year goals, and this is just the same goals narrowed down for the month. So that's not bad. I think I have a good start for this. Now I just gotta actually follow through. Hopefully I get suddenly motivated and just start doing things. I don't know, maybe I just have to push through and, just like suffer through it and just be like, I can do this. And then maybe at some point at the end, I will feel much better about all this because I feel kind of unmotivated right now, but hopefully that will change with me just doing things because that's how it's been so far. I started doing a little bit more each day and I feel a little better, but it's a process, Anyways, but like I said, this is the word count thing. I'm going to write down my word count that I do each day. I kind of messed it up. This was supposed to be a day, but I messed it up and I got the numbering all wrong, so I ended up with this. And I should have wrote this green lettering right here, like up here or something, instead of right there, because I needed that bubble for the first day, but I messed it up, so obviously just go with the flow, and then I have, these are the end of the month dailies, and then as you can see, I'm slowly just gonna get right to it. So I need to add the new week in, because I have the first week of the month, basically the 1st through the 7th, but I've been kind of making it along with my work schedule, which comes out 3 weeks ahead of time. So if I keep up with my bullet journal, I can probably get things done easier. Now the thing is, I just have to remember to look at it. And so, with that all said, I have a lot of plans for my projects. I have that shawl, I've got this blanket going. I still have my basket weave on hold currently because I feel like I need to be working on something that's going to be less time consuming. Because that blanket has officially become a project just for me because it's taking just so long. I feel like it's going nowhere. With that said, I've been making quite a few things. So in terms of, I've been making a lot of squares, and hopefully I'll be able to finish that little knit project that I have. I'm almost done with that. I just gotta finish putting the borders on the squares, and then I have to put it together and crochet a little border around the entire thing. That will take me some time. Hopefully that'll be one of the projects. That's gonna be February's project goal. Finish that little blanket. It's just meant to be like a little baby blanket or a lapgan. It depends on how big it actually turns out when I actually put it all together, so we'll see how that goes. But right now, that is not this month's focus. So, Happy New Year's, guys. And this video will actually go up. When will it go up? I know it's New Year's Eve currently, but Happy New Year's to you guys now. I think I'll just post it up tomorrow. It's just for the new year. And hopefully, I hope you guys have good goals. And if you don't have any goals at all, well, just go with it. Just improvise as you go through the year, Do what you do. Doesn't matter what it is, even if it's just improvising the entire year away, or you actually plan something out, and whether you get it done or not is all good, most years I make goals and I don't get them done. Some of them I get like halfway through the goal and it's just like, hey, I tried. That's what matters, right? And it doesn't matter, like, if you change your goal in the middle of the year, like, hey, this isn't actually what I want now, go for it, It's whatever works, Sometimes you set a goal and you realize it doesn't work in the end. It's just whatever. It's what happens. Like, that's what happened with this year. I started out with a bunch of goals. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do great this year. And I just went barely hanging on. But I'm still doing pretty good. I think this year has been a great year. A lot of crazy things have happened this year. But that's just how life works. You start out with one thing, you end up with something else entirely, and it's like, well, this is going great. But yeah, I hope the best for you all, and Happy New Year's. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, if you haven't checked out my Patreon, it's just down in the description. I've also started putting more links in my description, aka for my blog and my Instagram, if you guys want to check that out. I plan on posting more picture updates for my squares, like just kind of keeping the stacks around and showing them like, hey, this is what I've got. So anyways, yeah, I think that's good. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.